Right, so this is a report from group number 2, consists of Mr. Andrayan, Mr. Oi, and Mr. Muhammad Aiman. Let's start with the introduction, idea of design, outstanding advantages, and the field of applications. And then mention about the methodologies, give some introduction uh, about the methodology that you're going to use, and then with the 3D model design. And then they also prepared this one in Katia. We mentioned about the material selections, and then the tools that they require to build the robot. And then the procedure here is more on fabrications. And then they did some calculations on the one of the components. Yeah, and then they made some conclusion.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Aiman Hakim bin Kamaluzi. I am from Group 2 and our project is about rock climbing robot. So the purpose of the rock climbing robot is to able to climb at high places using the medium such as rope. So my contribution in this project is, which is one of them, are initializing the model design of the robot by using a CATIA software. So I use a lot of reference for this designing, such as the monkey movement around the trees and also a cable car to ensure its functionality and capability for the robot. And a modification I will also make to ensure the effectiveness and the simplicity for the project. Then later we had a discussion regarding material selections for the robot. As a result, we decided to use DC motor, batteries, wooden sticks and connectors such as hot glue gun for the fabricating of the robot. Finally, after the testing of the robot is success, I will be calculating the work energy of the robot's kinetic properties using its weight and center of mass. That's all for me, thank you.
Good afternoon, lecturer. My name is Adrian Ding. Metric ID is HA19030. Today I will be talking about the rock climbing robot, which is our dynamic project. For my contribution in this team, I have figured out the initial idea of design for our robot, and it was an attempt in copying the exact motion of a monkey while it swings from a tree to another. I find this motion can be efficient and reliable mechanism for building our prototype. Then I made a research on the internet about the differences of rock climbing robot. Rock climbing robot has lower energy consumption and lower cost of construction, as it has lower limitation choices of materials if compared to the other robots. Furthermore, modification of rock climbing robot is possible according to our needs, whether to enhance it or combine it with another machines. And I have made the kinematic calculation for our prototype to determine its position at initial and at the final stacks. And through the velocity vectors, I found the angular velocity can reach the 14 radian per second as we apply the 9 volt of battery in our prototype. And that's all from me. Thank you.
Good day, sir. My name is Joshua from Group 2. My metric ID is HA19032. Our final project is building a rope climbing robot. My main contribution in this project is designing and building the prototype of the robot. At first, our main idea of the robot is like a monkey swinging along the rope using its arm. So we designed a robot with the arm rotating using DC motor, and the robot will swing along the rope, which is transition motion. My first prototype is failed because of the voltage supply is not enough for the motor of the robot to rotate, because the weight of the robot is quite heavy due to the robot is hang on the rope. The heavy weight of the robot also causes the robot not to be balanced when swinging on rope. So then I changed the design using a 9 volt voltage battery, and the battery is now not attached to the robot now, so that we can decrease the weight of the robot, and the center of gravity of the robot will be on the motor now. Finally, we solved the problem of the voltage supply and the balancing of the robot. That's all from me. Thank you, sir.